Please remain standing as I invite to the mic the former acting managing director and CEO NDDC, Mrs. Enya Akwagaga, for the opening prayers. Dr. Mrs. Enya Akwagaga, thank you.
In Jesus' name, Father, I want to thank you for this occasion. I want to thank you, Lord, for this Ogbia-Nembe road projects and the benefits. I want to thank you, Lord, that we're alive today. It's one of the major projects in this region. We thank you. We thank you for the conception. We thank you, Lord, for the implementation. And today is the commissioning. We worship you. Father, we pray that you chairman this occasion and that your name will be glorified. In Jesus' name.
Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you, Dr. Mrs. Enya Akwagaga, former MD CEO, NDDC. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, here represented by the Honorable Minister, Ministry of Niger Delta Development, Honorable Engineer Abubakar Momo, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, Your Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Doye Diri, here represented by the Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Lawrence Erujapo. Distinguished senators here seated, House Committee Chairman on NDDC, Right Honorable Teka Iboris Seun, other members of the Federal House of Representatives here seated, the Managing Director, Shell Nigeria Limited, Mr. Osage Okumbo, the MD CEO NDDC, Executive Directors here seated, of NDDC, management staff of Shell seated here, very distinguished dignitaries also seated here, our revered fathers, distinguished members of the press, Your Excellency, this afternoon, this is a landmark project done in collaboration between the NDDC, Shell Petroleum Development Company, Total Energies, and Nigerian Oil Company. This stands as a testament to our commitment, the commitment of the region, the commitment of NDDC and Shell JVC to infrastructural development in the Niger Delta region. This project, no doubt, will significantly enhance the connectivity and socio-economic development for well over 14 communities within and around this environment. Your Excellency, just last week Saturday, the 18th day of May, NDDC commissioned a 9-kilometer road in Abia State, a road linking Abia State and Akwa Ibom. A road hitherto was impassable, economically crippled. Same day, the commission also flagged up the commissioning the construction of a 12-kilometer road on Akwet Ndoki Aziz, a road that will connect Abia State and Akwa Ibom State. NDDC was at Amufi in Edo State to commission an injection substation that has improved and add to the power situation in that community and its environs. Also on 22nd of May, just Wednesday, Your Excellency, NDDC commissioned a transmission line, the first of its kind in Okitipupa, Ondo State. NDDC to give the benefits of democracy, the renewed hope of Mr. President. NDDC is known for her usual culture of making a difference. And today NDDC is here in collaboration with Shell JVC to commission the Ogbia-Nembe Road, a 27-kilometer road with well over 7 bridges that has impacted in well over 14 communities. NDDC is indeed making a difference in this region. Please, may we give a resounding round of applause for NDDC and Shell JVC. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, may I respectfully recognize once again the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, here ably represented by the workaholic Honorable Minister of Niger Delta Development, son of the soil, Honorable Engineer Abubakar Momo, fellow Nigeria Society of Engineers. Please, a resounding round of applause for His Excellency's representative. Thank you very much. Thank you. Your Excellency, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, let me bring to the podium the man who is from transactions to transformation, the face of Project Hope, a man who believes in the development of this region, for his welcome address. May I bring to the podium the MDCO NDDC, Chief Samuel Obuku, PhD.
Serio no ayo, ama serio no ayo. No, some people will not tell you no. Empty me, will
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by my own minister, the Minister of Niger Delta Development, Engineer Abubakar Momo, Your Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State, my friend and brother, Senator Doye Diri, ably represented by the Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, the poet, Senator Lawrence Ehujapo. Let me recognize the Managing Director of Shell, who is our partner on this project, the EDs of NDDC, the former managing directors who are well seated here to also tell you the story of this road that we are commissioning today. Members of the National Assembly, especially seated, the Chairman House Committee on NDDC. I know the Senate Committee Chairman on NDDC and the Senators are also on their way. And also members of the House of Representatives that are here. But I know early enough, one of the senators that is also a member of the committee has been here since. I just also want to recognize you, Senator Austin Akubondo. Let me recognize my own member representing Ogbia Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Honorable Mitema Obodo, who was also a chairman of this local government. Honorable Rodney Abowe, representing Southern Region Federal Constituency, members of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly that are also here, traditional rulers that are here present, the King of Ogbia, the King of Ogbia-Nembe, and the Amayanabo of Nembe, with other revered traditional rulers that are here present. Let me recognize the two local government chairmen and the local government chairman of Nembe that are also here. And especially to appreciate the presence of our historian, Professor E.J. Alagwa, who decided to come here to also witness this occasion because for him it is a memorable day. So he chose to come personally to see for himself. At this point, I want you to permit me to rest on the existing protocol well established. Apart from being the MD of NDDC, I am also from this senatorial district of Bayelsa State. So, for me, standing here on this occasion is more of a sober reflection of how our people have suffered. How many lives have been lost on both mishaps for people who try to go for burials every weekend, and you hear collision of speedboats, lives were lost. Our poor traders who were robbed by sea pirates trying to do their genuine businesses. But today, the story is different. That today, the people of Bayelsa East, connecting Ogbia-Nembe, can drive to their various communities. We know it is not done yet because not every community is connected. I want to thank the vision of the Nembe Sir and the former MD of NDDC and also the former Minister of Petroleum, Edmond Dakoru, who is presently the Amayan of Nembe, as if he saw his future, that he was going to retire back home to serve his people as the king of Nembe, that he also, together with the former MD of NDDC, using his influence as Minister of Petroleum, bringing SPDC and their partners on the table, and the former MD of NDDC, Chief Ndutimi Timialaibe, and his management team and board as at then, came together, conceived the idea of this road, and they went to work. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to say we are completing and commissioning this project today. I really want to thank them and foresight. Just like as I said, we're not done yet because not every community in Bayelsa State or Niger Delta have access to good road. Those who do not have, I can assure you, of Nigeria, with the President of Nigeria committed to developing the Niger Delta, you will all have road connectivity to your various communities. Mr. President has assured us and he has promised us that what is due the Niger Delta people, they will have. He feels the pains of the people of the Niger Delta. He does not believe in injustice. He's a man who believes in justice, equity, and fairness. Hence, he directed the Niger Delta Development Commission to ensure that every road project, infrastructural project that is being abandoned is within his own time. And based on that directive, NDDC went to work under this board, ably chaired by my chairman who just arrived, Mr. Chiedu Ebie, who has given us all the support to ensure that we embark on all projects that are stalled and ensure that they are all finished and commissioned. For this project that we're commissioning today, almost every MD of NDDC, starting from Timi Alaibe, played a role to ensure that this project never stopped. It tells the history of NDDC, how government is all about continuity. Every former MD continued until it got to this point of commissioning. When we took over, there were still so many encumbrances, in spite of the fact that the road was passable and was in use. But when we came, the Honorable Minister of Niger Delta, through the directive of Mr. President, directed that this road must be finished, it must be commissioned. Hence, we contacted the contractors who are Setraco Nigeria Limited, and all the outstanding funds which NDDC was owing, this board and management was able to pay every fund that was outstanding. That is why today we are here to witness the commissioning of this project. I want to thank the communities who are beneficiaries of this project for the fact that you made it peaceful, for the fact that you did not give the contractors difficult times. We know that, yes, there are also difficulties which the contractors faced. There were negotiations that were made, and you people were not too hard on NDDC and SPDC, and even the contractor. we know that yes, you people eagerly wanted this development. You played your own role. I also thank and appreciate you people for making this day come to pass. If not of your cooperation, we wouldn't have been celebrating this day. So I believe you are also the true heroes that we should be celebrating to ensure that we witness this commissioning. That is why we have invited every community that is benefiting from this project, linking 14 communities, a road that is 25.5 kilometers long with 7 bridges is not an easy feat. All on swamp. That is to tell you that true and genuine partnership works with proper commitment in partnership, just like what SPDC and NDDC have displayed today. That is to tell you partnership works. I want to use this opportunity to also appeal to state governors and other agencies that form of partnership that will benefit the people of the Niger Delta. We have been on the drawing board and on the negotiation table with Chevron Nigeria Limited on the construction of the Madno-Escravos Road. We want to use this opportunity to tell Chevron that this is a proof that partnering with NDDC is possible. Partnering with NDDC works. Let Chevron come back to the drawing board and to the table to properly negotiate with NDDC. I'm telling them that we are very, very committed to ensure that we take a road from Madino to Escravos. Because if we do that, it's going to cut off the capital flight, which the oil companies take, using chopper all the way from Lagos to transport their staff. We want them to drive within the Niger Delta. Because the more they continue doing that, they are telling a story that the Niger Delta is not safe. We are telling you that right now the Niger Delta, that is why crude oil production is increased. We want every stakeholder that is partnering in the development of the Niger Delta to partner with NDDC to carry out future projects that will also benefit the people of the Niger Delta. Let me thank Mr. President for his charge. If not of Mr. President's charge and commitment, combination and collaboration with our minister, we wouldn't have been here today. I want to thank them. And on behalf of the people of the Niger Delta, we are saying thank you to Mr. President. This is the renewed hope, and this is assured hope. We know that with the renewed hope agenda, more development will come to the Niger Delta. Mr. President has committed that in the budget 2024 of the NDDC, he is going to raise funds to ensure that the budget is funded. And I can assure you that the budget of NDDC come 2024 is going to do wonders in the Niger Delta. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much, the MD, Chief Samuel Obuko. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, at this time, want to take a 2-minute documentary on this road, the state of this road before now. Thank you.
Decades ago, the kingdom of Nembe, among other communities, buried in the bellies of the Bayelsa mangroves, were cut off from economic and social civilization for lack of motorable roads. In 2006, the NDDC, in partnership with Shell, came with the promise of hope. A 7-kilometer high with 5 bridges cutting through rivers, swamps and mangrove forests of the Ogbia-Nembe up to the city of Nembe town. It's now in use. The joy of the Nembes and his environs now knows no bound. Nembe economy and the industriousness of its people have taken a sudden leap.
Before we used to join boats, 2 days we are on the sea, going to Port Harcourt. The boat we cover side, people we lost. But now that road don't come out, we are happy to travel to Port Harcourt, Yanagwa, and everywhere.
Unlike in those days when before you have to travel, you must wake as early as 5 to go to the waterside for boat, and disappointments that are inherent. But today, at the stamp of the hand, you can go and come. Today, as I speak to you, we are relaxed. We can travel at will. And then the joy of being integrated to the mainland can never be quantified.
The Ogbia-Nembe Road, a major contemporary contribution of the NDDC to the development of the Niger Delta. The new board of the NDDC, after much consideration and some repairs on the highway, have decided to officially commission this vital link that opens the whole area of Nembe to the outside world. All this stretch, a vital link to the national economy. Finally, a huge relief to the people of this area of this great hallmark of cooperation. And the SPDC is to be commissioned this Saturday. The NDDC making a difference.
Thank you very much. Please a round of applause for His Excellency. Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, may I crave your indulgence to recognize in our midst the Senate Committee Chairman on NDDC who joined us for speech, Senator Asokwo Ekpenyong, Chairman Senate Committee on NDDC. You are welcome, sir. Also on the entourage of the Senate Committee Chairman on NDDC, Senator Osita Ngu, Minority Whip of the Senate, Chairman Senate Committee on Federal Capital Territory. You are welcome, sir. Senator Enyinia Abaribe, Senate Committee Chairman on Power, is also here in our midst. We also have Senator Agadaga Benson, Committee on Host Communities of the Senate Committee on NDDC. Also on the entourage of the Senate Committee Chairman Pombowe, Vice Chairman Senate Committee on Land and Transport, Senator Jim, Senate Committee on Inter-Parliamentary Affairs. He's also, and finally, Senator Augustine Akobundu, Vice Chairman Senate Committee on Economic Affairs. Your Excellency, may I also crave your indulgence to recognize the Chairman Governing Board of the Niger Delta Development Commission, who joined us while the MD was making his speech. Mr. Chiedu Ebie, please a round of applause for him. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. Of a truth, the impact of the Ogbia-Nembe Road cannot be overemphasized. To give remarks, it is my pleasure to invite the Managing Director, Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria Limited, SPDC, and Country Chair, Shell Companies in Nigeria. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Osagie Okumbo, as he comes to give us remarks on this project.
President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented here by my brother, the Minister of the Niger Delta, Engineer Abubakar Momo, the Governor of Bayelsa State, ably represented by another brother of mine, Senator Lawrence Ewu-Jakpo, the Chairman, Senate Committee on NDDC, Senator Asuko Ekpeyong, and other distinguished senators on the entourage, the Chairman, House Committee on NDDC, my dear sister, Honorable Iriatake Ibori Swenu, and other members of the House. I recognize as well the Chairman of the House Committee on Niger Delta. Revered traditional rulers, I recognize my former boss, Mingi the 12th, His Eminence King Edward Dakoru, Amainabo of Nembe, as well as another Majesty of ours, His Royal Majesty, the Obanoban of Ogbia Kingdom, King Imaro Owaba. I want to recognize my friend and brother, the Chairman of NDDC, Mr. Chedu Ebie. I want to recognize my transformational and hardworking MD of the NDDC, Dr. Samuel Oboku. I recognize former MDs of NDDC that we have worked assiduously together on this project. I recognize in particular my brother, Chief Ndutimi Alaibe. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to stand on existing protocol already established. I'm delighted to be here once again in Bayelsa, on behalf of the Shell Petroleum Development Company, the operator of the NNPC, Total, and NAOC joint venture, to commission what I personally consider to be one of our really epoch-making projects that is what can happen when the private sector is able to collaborate with credible agencies like the NDDC. This has been one of the signature projects. It's taken quite some time, but finally we are here to commission it. For us in Shell, projects of this nature helps us to underline what it gives back to the community. The commissioning of this project, as we heard earlier, 27 kilometers and 7 bridges, is an investment that we are truly proud of. When I listened to the stories of how difficult it used to be, the 14 communities on the of this road having to commute only via the waterways with the attendant risks, it gives me joy. See, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this project being commissioned stands as a symbol of what we can achieve towards a common goal on behalf of our people. Petroleum Development Company is to contributing to the sustainable that we have historically supported. Just last month, I was here on behalf of the SNEPCO partners business to commission an ultra-modern digital library at the Niger Delta University, Amasioma. So, it's a state where is a state that has supportive of our operations, and we are only too glad to write projects that are of immense benefit to the. I want to especially appreciate the NNPC Limited and the team for the contributions throughout the life of this project. We also want to thank our other joint venture partners, Total Energies and Nigerian AGIP, for standing by us always in different interpretation programs. Such. Ladies and gentlemen, the contribution Niger Delta Development Commission to this collaboration was instrumental in overcoming obstacles towards realizing our vision. Together, we have demonstrated the transformative power of partnership. Let me also join the MD of NDDC to thank communities on the path of this road for the cooperation that we were able to complete this project without any hitches or disruptions. I want to thank the project coordinator, the project contractor, Cetraco, the consultant, AT&RO, and partners, the government and good people of Bayelsa State, the leadership of our host communities, indeed for creating the enabling necessary for the successful delivery of this project. Your Excellency, the Governor in particular, I want to thank you for your own foresight and drive to ensure that completion, overcoming daunting challenges in the process, with the invaluable support of your deputy, Ewurujabo. You both deserve special mention on this occasion, and I'm indeed grateful. I urge the government and the good people of Bayelsa State to take pride in this project and to ensure its proper maintenance for future generations. My colleague and the make this project and commissioning a reality, my thanks to you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and have a great afternoon.
Please a resounding round of applause for Mr. Osage Okumbo, the country chair of Shell. Thank you. Quickly, let me bring to the podium Mr. Obina Aralu for his address. Obina is representing the Chief Upstream Investment Officer, NNPC Upstream Investment Management Services, Mr. Obina Aralu. Thank you.
The President of the Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by the Minister of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Honorable Engineer Abubakar, the Governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Doye Diri, represented by the Deputy Governor, Senator Lawrence Irujako, members of the National Assembly here present, the MD Shell, the MD Niger Delta Development Commission, Royal Fathers here present, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my singular honor and privilege to read the address of the NNPC Chief Upstream Investment remarks on this remarkable day is none other than Mr. Bala Bunti. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. On behalf of the management of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited and our partner Shell, I welcome you all to the commissioning of the 27.35-kilometer road here in Nembe. It is with immense pride and great pleasure that I stand before you today at the commissioning of the 27.35-kilometer Nembe road project. This project, a testament to the power of collaboration and shared vision, has been brought to life through the joint efforts of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, the NNPC Limited, Shell Petroleum Development Company, the SPDC, and the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Today marks a significant milestone in our ongoing commitment to enhancing infrastructure and fostering sustainable development in the Niger Delta region. A road project is more than just a road. It is a symbol of progress, connectivity, and opportunity for the people of Nembe and beyond. This road will serve as a critical artery, facilitating, promoting economic activities, and improving the quality of life for local communities. It will provide easier access to essential services, enhance trade, and stimulate economic growth, ensuring that the benefits of development reach every corner of this region. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our and stakeholders who have contributed to the successful completion of this project. The NNPC Limited, the SPDC, and the NDDC have demonstrated unwavering commitment and dedication, reflecting our shared goal of driving positive change and development in our communities. The journey to this point has been without its challenges. However, through resilience, determination, and effective, we have overcome these hurdles and achieved this remarkable feat. This project underscores the importance of partnerships in addressing the infrastructural deficits and driving sustainable development in our region. As we celebrate this achievement, let us also recognize that our work is far from complete. The commissioning of the road is a step forward in our broader vision for a more connected, prosperous, and inclusive Niger Delta. We must continue to work together, leveraging our strengths and resources to deliver more projects that will benefit our people and foster long-term development. In conclusion, I want to thank everyone once again for their contributions and dedication. Let us continue to uphold the spirit of collaboration and commitment that has brought us here today. Together, we can build a brighter, more prosperous future for the Niger Delta and Nigeria as a whole. Thank you and congratulations to all. Balawunti. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Victor. Thank you so very much. We'll have a project brief, and this one will be done by the NDDC Executive Director Projects. It is my pleasure to invite to the stage Sir Victor Antai. Let's celebrate him, please.
Cetraco Nigerian Limited was chosen as the contractor to carry out this project. The consultant for this project is Ete Arrow and Partners. This project was awarded in December 2005, and the commencement date was 2nd February 2006. The scope of this work included the construction of a 25.735 kilometer asphaltic pavement single carriageway from Ogbia-Nembe with spurs to Opume, Emekalakala, and Ekepelai here along the alignment of Ogbia-Nembe local government areas. It also comprises 7 numbers concrete bridge structures, 9.15 kilometer of vertical drains in the swamp, several pipe and box culvert structures, and embankment filling of about 1,750,000 cubic river sand were used. The completion status: the entire project is 100% completed, and the summary of the work achieved so far: the asphalt pavement of 25.7 kilometers, 100% completed; reinforced concrete drains, 9.5 kilometers executed; bridge work, 7 numbers of bridges, 100% completed along Etiama, Opume, Ekepelai, Emekalakala, Ogbolomari, Ogbolo, Mabri, Basambri have all been completed. And of course, the culvert works, 8 numbers of cell culverts completed, 11 numbers of 900 mm double cell culverts also completed, and others. The quality of work has been certified to be very good, and payments for these contracts have also been made by both parties. I wish to use this opportunity to thank the Managing Director, NDDC, and the management of SPDC and NNPC for a job well done. Thank you.
Oh Jehovah,
Thank you very much, Sir Victor and I. Thank you so much. We'll get to goodwill messages immediately, and we want to plead with our fathers who will be speaking to keep it very short. Please speak for 2 minutes. I am just the messenger. Please don't crucify me. Our first speaker, on behalf of His Eminence, King Edmond Daokoru, FIC, CON, Mingi the 12th, and Mayanabo of Nembe Kingdom. Then BN Erewari Igbeta, alternate chairman, Nembe Chiefs Council, Nembe City. He'll be speaking on behalf of His Eminence.
Amayana Bamaki, Adugo Bibo, Yayana Boyaki, Adugo Bibo, Amayana Migiana Adugo Bibo, Kalekule Manebe Namase Adugo Adugo biribo, adugo biribo. Amayana bawa kiki, adugo biribo. Yeyana bawa kiki, adugo biribo. Kalekule manebe na masanu gobo. Amadoko noko miyokoshe adugo biribo. Amayana mikiyana adugo biribo. Okuku yeyana boy adugo biribo. Sami be yeyana boy adugo biribo. Amayana bawa kiki, adugo biribo. Adugo biribo, adugo biribo. Adugo biribo, adugo biribo. Amayana bawa kiki, adugo biribo. Yeyana boy kiki.
The President of the Federal Republic, represents Niger Delta Development, and other members of the National Assembly, the Senate and House of Reps present here. Traditional rulers, particularly my principal, His Eminence King Dr. Edmund Akuru, and other classified traditional rulers present here, please permit me to stand on existing protocol. As we are already aware, Nembe is a major beneficiary of the construction of this road. And so we are very grateful to NDDC, Shell, and every other person that has contributed to the construction of this road. We'll recall that before this road was constructed, it was by river, and we're aware of the various dangers associated with river travel, and so on. And so, on behalf of His Eminence and people of Nembe, I stand here to express our profound gratitude for the construction of this road. Onoa, Onoa, Onoa.
Onoa, sir. Let's put our hands together, please, for Chief Bright Erewari Igbeta, alternate chairman, Nembe Chiefs Council. Thank you so much, sir. Onoa. Our next speaker, on behalf of His Royal Majesty, Dr. Ogbia-Nembe Josiah Ogbodo VIII, a man above Opu Nembe Kingdom, I'd like to make welcome His Royal Highness Iyerite Awululu, King of Oluwasiri clan.
Josiah Mayana boy, adugo biribo, adugo biribo, adugo biribo. Oluwa wana adugo biribo. Yeyana boy akiki baribo, adugo biribo. Amayana bama kiki be, adugo biribo, adugo biribo, adugo biribo, adugo biribo, adugo biribo. Amayana bama kiki be. Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it's a surprising news for the people of Opu Nembe and its satellite communities. When I was in Nembe National Grammar School as a student, we thought that the road to Ogbia is like the road to Lagos. But some few years passed when they sand-filled the road and we drove to Nembe. with hillocks. It was like 1 kilometer road. When I was small, a road, a dream of a road connecting Nembe to Ogbia, to Port Harcourt, Egua, was a dream before 1940, before I was born. But that road that the foundation was laid, the groundbreaking was made, I did not see till I finished my secondary school and left Nembe. But in 10 years past, the dream come true. The people of Ogbia-Nembe attributed this thing to our illustrious son, Ogbia-Nembe, for the bold step that they have not taken for the past 60 years. I'm above 60 now, but this road was awarded, or a dream of a road connecting Nembe was on or before 1940. What was the delay? I want to thank Bola Tinubu, Ogbia-Nembe that take this bold step. The current MD, who is from the Senatorial District, when I was small, they say opportunity comes but once. But the opportunity has been coming and people are not making use of the opportunity. Today, Dr. Samuel Ogbuku has written his name together with the man who has the dream and the bold step to initiate and awarded this project, Ogbia-Nembe. Ogbia-Nembe, I thank you on behalf of the Ogbia-Nembe Kingdom and pray for you that your vision to spread not only limiting to Ogbia-Nembe and Basamri as a termination point of this road, but there are some satellite communities like Oluwasiri and Okoroma. There's the need for a road to be awarded. SPDC, you be informed that from Oluwasiri to the existing gas plant is about 3 nautical kilometers. And this is a road that is already in the budget of NDDC, passing through Otuasiga, Okolomade, Emelego, Akane, to Oluwasiri. The vision comes true. Your name will be written in gold. You will not be branded as those people who are waiting for always second term, second tenor, third tenor. Please execute your project. That opportunity will come only better once. Once again, I also appreciate and congratulate the Mingi of Nembe. We faced some challenges across these 14 communities. I know this reason because I was one of the liaison officers, myself and Stanley Abali Ikutu of Otekeme. Ogbia-Nembe appointed us to work with the Setratu, and he will say some challenges. But the challenges were surmounted by the Mingi and some other traditional rulers. But for their intervention, today we will not commission this road. So I thank you for a job well done. Thank you. His Royal Highness King I.C. Awululu, representing Dr. Ogbia-Nembe Josiah Obodo the 8th. And we want to also present a plaque to those people who have worked hard. And I call on Chief Indutimi Alaibe to come and take his plaque in recognition of his contribution towards the actualization of the Ogbia-Nembe rule. My principal, he planned together with some bundle of fish from Ogbia-Nembe. Indutimi Alaibe, son of Ogbia-Nembe. On behalf of the Ogbia-Nembe Kingdom, I present to share Petroleum Development Company in recognition of your contribution towards the actualization of this Ogbia-Nembe rule. Representative of the MD of Cell, with fish, eh? Ogbia-Nembe Kingdom Award of Excellence to presented to Chief Dr. Samuel Oguku, the current Managing Director, who finished the work for the Nembe people. On behalf of the Ogbia-Nembe, we present this placard and some bond as a true son of Ogbia-Nembe. Thank you.
Awolulu, King of Oluwasiri Kingdom. I tell you, if you see the size of the fish, you will know that you truly came to Nembe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Our next goodwill message will be read on behalf of His Eminence, King Dumaro Charles Sowaba, Obanoban III of Ogbia Kingdom. I'd like to welcome to the microphone the Chairman of Ogbia Brotherhood Worldwide, Dr. Zibalago Seibofa, ably represented by the Secretary, Ogbia Brotherhood Worldwide, Dr. Barrister Iboroma Ikuli. Let's put our hands together for him, please.
His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency Senator Doye Diri, Governor of Bayelsa State. Please permit me to paddle on the already established protocol. On behalf of the chairman in council, His Eminence King Dumaro Charles Owaba, Ogbanaban III of Ogbia Kingdom, and the chairman of Ogbia Brotherhood, Dr. Osbalagwa Seibofa, it gives me great latitude to welcome all of us to Ogbia Kingdom. You will recall that the history of Nigeria will not be complete without mentioning Oil Well 1, situated in Otabagi, Ogbia local government area of Bayelsa State. My assignment this afternoon is very simple. To say a very big thank you to the Niger Delta Development Commission and its partners for giving us a befitting road that has made livelihood easy for all of us. I want to also, on behalf of His Eminence and the chairman, remind us that this road is a section of the Bayelsa East Senatorial Road. The other section expands from Nembe to Brass local government area and needs to be completed. I also want to use this opportunity to remind us that on several occasions we have been promised of the Oloibri Oil and Gas Museum and Research Center. We are yet to see any meaningful development on that land that has been donated by the Ogbia people. Also, in 1958, the Shell BP constructed and made use of an airstrip that is still lying fallow some few meters on my left. And I think that airstrip, if rejuvenated, will boost the economy of not just Bayelsa State, but the Federal Republic of Nigeria. On that note, I welcome all of us to Bayelsa State. Thank you, NDDC, for making us proud today.
Thank you very much, Dr. Iboroma Ikuli, Secretary, Ogbia Brotherhood Worldwide, representing the chairman of Ogbia Brotherhood, as well as His Eminence King Dumaro Charles Owaba, Obanoban III of Ogbia Kingdom. Thank you so much. We quickly have a presentation to make. Quickly, I'd like to invite the Akiplai Council of Chiefs, ably led by Chief Nakins Egba Adoin, for a short presentation.
On behalf of our Akiplai community, I want to especially recognize the presence of our president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by the Minister Niger Delta. I flow with the protocol duly established. On behalf of Akiplai, Paramarula, His Royal Highness Clinton Amoni Esele, and the Ogbia people, we are making a special presentation to the MD, NDDC. I call him His Royal Highness, Dr. Samuel Obuku. This is our produce. We specially make this for you. Thank you, Alua, sir. God bless you, sir, for homecoming.
Aluao, Ogbia-Aluao, Ogbia-Aluao.
Thank you, Chief Nakins Egba Adoyin of Akeplai. I'd like to invite the last speaker on behalf of the communities. Let's put our hands together for the president of the Nembe Se Congress, Sir Chief Ebiegberi Domo Spiff, as he comes to give us his goodwill message in just 2 minutes, sir.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Governor of Bayelsa State, let me stand on the existing protocol. Nembe Se Congress, which started as Nembe Road Project, was instrumental to the construction of this road. Unfortunately, we are not recognized today. We met Alamesia, the former governor, who told us that Shell has a budget of $50 million. We met Shell, they denied, we went to the internet, tracked the budget, and saw it. Shell agreed to do the road. They wanted to make partners with NDC. NDC agreed to partner with them. The Bayelsa State government also came in via the Deputy Silver, who provided security, Senator Dixon, who provided the seed money. Let me, on behalf of the Nembe Se Congress, thank NDDC and Shell for completing this road. But this road is just a segment of the unique way of Kake, Polo, Ogbia-Nembe Brass Road. The last segment is remaining, and I'll call on NDC to partner with Nigeria, who is doing the road to complete it. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Let me bring the representative of Setraco Nigeria Limited, Engineer J.J. Cosme, for goodwill.
His Excellency, the Chief Commander of the Armed Forces, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Ahmed Tinubu. His Excellency, the Executive Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State. Let me stand, please, on the existing protocol. We, at Setraco Nigeria Limited, extend our heartfelt congratulations to the Federal Republic of Nigeria through the Niger Delta Development Commission and our esteemed partners at Shell Nigeria on the inauguration of Ogbia-Nembe Road. This landmark project stands as a testament of our collective commitment to infrastructural development and the progress of the Niger Delta region. It is a significant milestone that showcases the power of collaboration and the impact of dedicated efforts towards national development. We are immensely proud to have been entrusted with the execution of this critical infrastructural project. The successful completion of the Ogbia-Nembe Road underscores our dedication to excellence, quality, and community-focused development. As we celebrate this achievement, we remain committed to delivering top-tier construction services and contributing to the socio-economic advancement of Nigeria. Together, we will continue to pave the way for a brighter and more prosperous future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Engineer J.J. Cosme, representative of Setraco Nigeria Limited. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I respectfully bring to the podium for goodwill message the former Managing Director, CEO, NDDC, Chief Ndutumi Alaibi. Please a round of applause for him as he makes his way to the podium. Chief Timi Alaibe. Timi Alaibe is being accompanied by the former acting managing directors of NDDC, the likes of Engineer Dr. Emmanuel Audu Okwarorua, Dr. Mrs. Enya Lele Gigi Akwagaga, and Mrs. Ibim Seminitari. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, here ably represented by my brother, the Minister of Niger Delta, the Governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Doidi, here ably represented by my brother, the Deputy Governor, Senator Rujakwa. Please allow me to observe all other protocols because of time. I have taken time out here to be with my colleagues, to come up here with my colleagues, because as you know, this is a result of a collaborative effort, both on the side of the NDDC, the SPDC, backed by the NNPC, and the SPDC being the operator of that joint venture. Ladies and gentlemen, as you will accede, the result of partnership is enormous. The result of collaboration is mind-blowing. The synergies that you get when you do it well. Today we are seeing the result and history is being made. And you want to know why the people of Nembe, the communities in the Ogbia-Nembe section are happy today. It is because of the fact that this has been long coming. The history, as I was told by stakeholders when we started, was far back in 1940. When the Degema surveyor, Degema local government or district surveyor was told to see to whether there was a feasibility in even constructing a road to Nembe. And after that time, several iterations had happened. Hello? Hello? Several attempts to construct a road to Nembe in various forms. The names, the routes, the alignments have been postulated differently or variously. Yenegwe Kolo Nembe Road, Degema Nembe Road. We started this to consummate this. But I must tell you that the resilience of the then Nembe Road Group, led by one of our fathers who is here today, Professor E.J. Alagwa, Emeritus Professor, and Professor Beredugo at the time, was significant as a pressure system to make this happen. Again, we must not forget that that collaboration extended to the man who today is the Mingidi 12th or so, yes, is the king of Nembe, who was then Special Advisor Petroleum and then later Petroleum Minister. His support was enormous to get the Shell Group of companies to collaborate with us. I must say that the communities were very cooperative at the time, and we were desirous of getting this project started. At some point, the militancy was hot, and contractors, etc., had to move out of sight. These are the usual challenges of managing a project in this zone. When we got back to site again with appropriate security, and it continued. People may ask, why has this project taken about 18 years to complete? It is as a result of several factors. And I'm sure that I'll seize this opportunity to advise the federal government that the NDDC must not suffer from the vagaries of other experiments, the UMPADEC and so on, of yore. That the NDDC requires enormous funding. The TSA thing will not work with the current system of project implementation. And I want to seize the opportunity to warn that if we want projects to be delivered, go back to the post-TSA period so that we can achieve project delivery in time. Again, communities are not adverse to project delivery. They cooperate with institutions like the NDDC. But if the projects get minuscule funding, you fund, projects in pennies, and you communicate in thousands, it will not work. So let us seize the opportunity as we thank you all for this opportunity. My colleagues, we are all part of it. It is not a Timia Library project, it's an NDDC and SPDC collaboration that brought this forth. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you all.
Please a round of applause for the former Managing Director, CEO, NDDC, Chief Ndutimi Alaibe. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Said is that he will share his bundle of fishes with the rest of his colleagues who have joined him to come on stage here.
Yeah.
Because it is a collaborative effort after all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to the podium for his goodwill message the Chairman Governing Board of Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Mr. Chiedu Ebie. A round of applause for him as he makes his way to the podium.
His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, represented by the Honorable Minister, Your Excellency the Governor. Mr. President, with your kind permission, I'd like to stand on the already established protocols. Today is indeed a good day, not just for the indigents of the community, but for Niger Deltans. Today we're here in continuation of the commissioning of our projects. And I think today's project, which is very impactful, underscores two things. The first is that there's the possibility to collaborate. SPDC has proven and shown that despite the long period it took, they stood the course in the collaborative efforts with us in ensuring the completion of this project. We thank the management of SPDC on behalf of their joint venture partners for this initiative. But in the same vein, we also call on the other IOCs, and indigenous operators to partner with NDDC, because this is a transformative board and management of NDDC, and we need those collaborations for us to be able to deliver impactful and meaningful projects to the people of the Niger Delta. The second one is continuity. Like I said, this project was commenced during the tenure of our senior brother, Ndutimi Alaibi. And 19 years later, we're commissioning this project. We always get a lot of questions being asked. NDDC has a lot of projects that have not been completed. What are we going to do about it? Now we have answered you with the commissioning of this project and also the project we commissioned a few days ago in Okitipupa, Ondo State. We have also, as a board, strengthened the public-private partnership department within the commission. And correspondingly, we've also established a board committee for public-private partnership initiative. And the chair of that committee is right here, so his work is cut out to ensure that a lot of these initiatives come to light. And so we will definitely do our best to ensure that we deliver on those projects. Lastly, I would like to use this opportunity to wish our very respected elder statesman who turned 97, or who is 97 today, Chief Pa Edwin Clark. On my way here, I called him to wish him a happy birthday. And he said to me, he said, my son, tell the MD and the chairman of Shell, well done, that we're very proud that today we live to see this completion of this project and the commissioning of this project. So on behalf of the board and management of NDDC, we wish Chief Clark many more years of good health and sound mind as he turns 97 today. I thank you all for your time. I thank Shell for this partnership, and I thank everybody for finding me to come here. God bless you all.
Please a round of applause for the chairman governing board of the NDDC. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Van, thank you, thank you. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I respectfully bring to the podium the House Committee Chairman on NDDC for her goodwill message, Honorable Eriatake Ibori Swenu. Please, a round of applause for him as she makes her way to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody. A very good evening to all of you. Please, I'm going to try and make this as short as possible because I'm sure everyone is really tired. Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented here by the Minister of the Niger Delta Development, Your Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State, ably represented here by his deputy. Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. I come today bringing you greetings from Mr. Speaker, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas. and the leadership of the House of Representatives. I honestly want to, on behalf of my colleagues and my colleagues of the Committee on the Niger Delta, congratulate NDDC. And also Shell. Because, to be honest, I've just been overwhelmed with everything I see here today. This road is mind-blowing. This road is mind-blowing. The collaboration between the SPDC and NDDC is truly, truly inspiring. I truly want to thank SPDC and all the companies here who have collaborated with the NDDC to make this come to life today. I thank you all. I thank you all for making the dream of Nembe come true. I thank you all for bringing this huge, huge project to life. The truth is that development starts with good road networks. And as you can see today, the NDDC has just told you that this road links 14 communities. And that this also has 7 bridges. That is outstanding on any standard. Outstanding. I truly want to congratulate the people of Bayelsa State. I congratulate you because this is a landmark event. Today is truly a day worth celebrating by the people of Bayelsa State. I also want to urge the NDDC to continue in everything they do, because the truth is that us as House members and the Committee on NDDC, we will make sure we give them all the support they need to make sure that they bring development to the people of the Niger Delta. Because they've shown to us today that it is possible. It is truly possible if we can come together as a people, if we can come together as Nigerians, as the Niger Delta. There is nothing that we cannot do or that we cannot achieve. So I thank you for this collaboration. I thank you for showing us that it is truly possible to do great things for the people of the Niger Delta. And I want to tell you today, as we all stand here, as that we'll do all we can to make sure that the people of the Niger Delta truly receive the dividends of democracy. That no matter what it takes, we will make it possible. That no matter what it takes, we are here to change the narratives of the Niger Delta. So I want to thank you. I thank the people of this community. I thank you, constituents of this place. And I thank the people of Bayelsa State. And I thank all of you. Thank you so much. And God bless you.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Thank you. Please a round of applause for the House Committee Chairman on NDDC. Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I want to bring to the podium the Senate Committee Chairman on NDDC for his goodwill message. Senator Asukwo Ekpenyong, Chairman Senate Committee on NDDC. Please, a round of applause for Senator Ekpenyong.
And if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. Now you know. If you know. The big ball loves it town. Now you know. Now you know. And I never let it go. But I pretend not to get. How much is fun? How much is fun? What is fun? With your fun. What is fun? Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Look at this flow. I got quite a lot.
Your Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, here represented by the Honorable Minister, Your Excellency, Governor Diri, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We here, the Senate Committee on NDDC, bring greetings from His Excellency Godswill Akpabio, the President of the Senate of Nigeria, and the entire leadership. We have been sent down here as a delegation comprising of very ranking members of the Senate. As you can see, one of the most ranking senators here, Senator Abari Bey, to my right. We have the minority whip of the Senate, Senator Osita Ongu. Your very own, Bayelsa, Senator Benson Agadaga, Senator Benson Kombowe, and Senator Akibodu. We are here to celebrate with Bayelsa on the commissioning of this wonderful project. This 27-kilometer road stretching and connecting 14 communities, over 7 bridges, and 53 culverts. This is indeed a wonderful work of engineering. But my message here today is very simple. My message is that of continuity. There is something to be said about continuity. Over the 25 years of this Fourth Republic, Lagos State has moved in leaps and bounds. It has advanced infrastructure-wise. My hypothesis about this is simple. When President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State between 1999 to 2007, he developed and implemented a grand master plan for Lagos. This master plan was religiously stuck to by successive administrations. The administrations of Governor Fashola, Governor Ambode, and today Governor Sanwo-Olu. This single act has given Lagos State an advantage. I say all that to say this. If the NDDC, as led by Dr. Samuel and the board chairman, Mr. Chiedu Ebie, continue with this process of closing out on the last mile of projects that may have been started by previous administrations, it would leapfrog the region. And what is more, it would have found an ally and a partner with the 10th Senate of this Federal Republic. So let us continue with this progress. 2 days ago, we were in Ondo, Kitipupa, to commission a power project. It may not have been started by them, but it was closed by this board and management. Today, we are in Bayelsa to commission this fantastic road. On Tuesday, we will be in Akwa Ibom to commission yet another project. I want to say kudos to the board and the management of NDDC. As you continue with this spirit of continuity, continue with this spirit of closing out on projects, you will write your name in the annals of time. On a final note, I want to thank SPDC for this joint venture, for this partnership. I call on other IOCs to partner with this development commission. Let us continue to build bridges, both literally and figuratively, as we build the Niger Delta region of our dreams. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Senator Asukwo Ekpeyong, Chairman Senate Committee on NDDC, and the rest of your Senate brothers, especially our own, who have come to witness this epoch-making event. Thank you so much. It is my honor and privilege to invite none other than the Prosperity Governor of Bayelsa State, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Doye Diri, ably represented by the Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, His Excellency, Senator Lawrence Erujabo, PhD.
much. His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of Niger Delta Development, our own brother, Engineer Abubakar Momo, Honorable. The Chairman of the Senate Committee and other senators here with us, the Chairman of the House Committee and other honorable members of the House Representative here with us, members of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly here with us, members of the State Executive Council here with us, the Chairman of the Governing Board of the NDDC, the MD of the NDDC, our Chairman of Nembe and Ogbia local government respectively, your eminences from Nembe, Opu-Nembe, and Ogbia here with us. Let me, with due respect, looking at the weather and looking at the time, don't stand again on the existing protocol because I'm told that the existing protocol is already suffocating because a lot of people have stood on it. I don't want to murder the existing protocol. So in that wise, let me sit by it so that it survives. First of all, I want to, on behalf of His Excellency Senator Doyediri MOP, Man of Peace, apologize profusely for his avoidable presence in this occasion. As you are aware, Senator Doyediri is development, and development is Senator Doyediri. And for the firewall to be missing in the festival of corns, it shows that there is something more serious that has driven the firewall out of the festival. Definitely not the hawk, but definitely something more precious that is brooding after the eggs that she has laid. And so he apologized for being absent here. And so I'm representing him, and as usual, you know very well that Panadol and paracetamol, they are different. And so you take paracetamol for a pain that will be relieved by Panadol. And so take it in good faith. First of all, a man does not quarrel because he's not giving the coconut nut because the coconut nut will have fooled his stomach. But he quarreled because he was not regarded in the occasion. And when there are other people saying something about you, and you are there and you don't say the right thing, it therefore means you admit the facts as pleaded. And by virtue of being a lawyer, and not just a lawyer, an eye and ear witness of these projects, this Ogbia-Nembe route, I believe that there is some history that is being deliberately or erroneously or negligently being misinterpreted and represented. And I stand in the gap today as an intercessor for the Bayelsa State government to correct those erroneous impressions being created. First, no doubt, it was a partnership between NDDC and Shell and his partners and the NNPC. However, a man who forgets, a man who opens his teeth will always not forget when to smile. And so, this project was stalled in 2007. Everybody is a witness to this fact. And this project remained stalled until 2013, when Senator Dixon became the governor of this state. And as the then commissioner for works, we called the contractor Cetraco for a meeting and asked them why they were not at site. And they told us that they have 3 reasons for not being on site. 1, the uncooperative attitude of the communities over compensation issues. 2, insecurity that was a major issue in the Niger Delta then. And 3, lack of fund. And the governor then convened a larger meeting for where our senior brothers, the Mingi himself and other Ogbia leaders were also present. And at that meeting, we all agreed. And the Bayelsa State government donated 3 billion naira then, as at 2013, to restart the project. That is not told here. That is not fair representation. Because if we are here and that story is not told, it will look like as if the drum that brought the sound out was not contributed by the antelope. It is antelope that contributed the drum. And so, it was that restarting that led to the completion of this project. And I cannot stay here and remain there because it's only a foolish man that wants to shave another person's hair in his absence. But here I am present. This hair will be shaved at our instance. And so, having laid that foundation, I want to thank the Nembe and Ogbia communities for listening to the voice of counsel that came from Senator Dixon then to have embraced the project, and all of us put asunder what separated us. And so I thank all the communities and also thank Shell. However, when there are so many things shooking the blind man in his soup, you will know that it is bones and no longer crayfish. The continuous relationship between us, Shell, and NDDC will not stop in only these projects. There are still other Malaman projects that are on our tickets. So we invite the NDDC to meet us, not just embrace, kiss us, but that our legs are open for a meeting on the Okaba-Okodi road, on the continuation of the Nembe Brass Road, on the continuation of the Keremo-Age Road, on the continuation of the Opome Okoloba Road, on the continuation of the Otuesega City Road. We are open, our legs are very wide open. So the prospective suitor, either in the Shell or in the NDDC, please come, let us meet and produce good fruits. I want to also use the opportunity that success is based on determination. Collaboration is very key. And if you collaborate, a long journey becomes a shorter journey. And that's why they say if you want to go very fast, you move alone. But if you want to go very far, you wait for others. So we are waiting for the NDDC. I want to conclude by saying that why it is healthy to compete, but it's healthier to complement. Because complementation, everybody is a winner. But in a competition, only one person is a winner. So let us retreat the story and let us say that the Bayelsa State government also contributed to this project. Finally, there was a community where everybody that falls from a palm tree survives. But everybody that falls from a palm wine tree does not survive. So the committee decided to go and find out why. Is it that everybody that falls from a palm tree survives, but everybody that falls from a palm wine tree does not survive? When they invoke the gods of the palm wine tree, the palm wine tree says that the tapper does not compliment me. What he does that he come, tap, and in the process of collecting this palm wine, I die in the process. And that is why I have to kill him so he dies like me. Then they ask the palm nut tree, why do you allow them to survive? He said, because the palm nut collector trimmed my hair, make me look beautiful, and make me grow higher. And so that is why when he dies, when he falls, I protect him so he can come back for us to collaborate. Collaboration is better than competition. Thank you and God bless.
Person where you know can walk go better go follow you. Person where you know can walk go better go follow you. Person where you know can walk go better go follow you. Person where you know can walk go better go follow you. Iraku Baba no better go follow you. Bayelsa State better go follow you. Samuel Oboku better go follow you. Chef Petroleum better go follow you. You know that work better go follow you. Person where you know that work go better go follow you.
And that is the soundbite for the day. Collaboration over competition. Thank you, His Excellency Senator Lawrence Erujakbo, Deputy Governor Bayelsa State, representing His Excellency Distinguished Senator Doye Diri, Governor of Bayelsa State.
Thank you very much, Thelma. Your Excellencies, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I respectfully at this time bring to the podium the representative of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, here represented by the Honorable Minister of Niger Delta Development, Honorable Engineer Abubakar Momo, for the project inauguration. Your Excellency, sir. Thank you.
Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Senator Ogbia-Nembe. Let me also recognize the presence of the Managing Director of Shared Development Company, Mr. Osage Okubo. Members of Bayelsa Traditional Rulers Council here present. I can see Chief Dr. Edmond Dakoru and a number of the traditional rulers here today. Let me also recognize the presence of the Managing Director of NDDC and his management team, Sam Okpoku. Other former managing directors here present, let me please kindly stand on existing protocol. First, I want to say that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, would have loved to be present here today in person to commission this very laudable project. But because of international engagement, it was not possible. Hence, I'm here to represent him. You know, only 2 days ago, the President of Chad Republic was inaugurated. And as a big brother in Africa, he has to be there. Let me say that it is indeed of tremendous pleasure to be here this evening to address you on this very important occasion of the official commissioning of this very important road and bridges, which is to resolve the problem of road infrastructure among the people of Ogbia-Nembe and Bayelsa State at large. The need to intervene and conceive this project became necessary, being faced by the people plying the road before its construction, as it was almost impassable and distorting from free movement of goods and services. As you can see, I think this is one project that anybody can be proud to be associated with. As we're coming, you can see very virgin swamping forest. And I'll be told that the entire length of the road is through this very virgin forest. And for NDDC to be able to tear this road, fill it, and asphalt the road to this very stage, I think deserve a lot of commendations. The commissioning of this project is a clear demonstration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR's avowed commitment towards ensuring sustainable development, peace, and security in the Niger Delta region. It is therefore worthy of note to say that the project is facilitated or was facilitated by the Niger Delta Development Commission in partnership with Shell BP, the Shell Development Company. Sorry, please. I think it has been said repeatedly by those who have spoken before that this is a clear evidence of what good partnership can do. And for Shell to establish this and move to complete this project this period is a good thing that we also call on all other IOC, and in particular, Chevron Nigeria Limited. I want to say that Chevron, of course, has an important project like this, from Madino to Escravos. And I recall that members of that community have had opportunity to interface with Mr. President, of which I was present. And they appeal strongly to speak with NDDC and Chevron to see that this type of partnership makes that road a reality. And I want to assure you today that with what we have to call on Chevron to do a similar thing, and good a thing, I'm happy to announce here that in 2024 budget of NDDC, there is provision on that very road. As I think by the time Chevron complements what NDDC has already put on ground, it will help a long way to see that in a very short time, we will also be witnessing this kind of ceremony. There's no iota of doubt that this project calls for celebration and commendation to our president, who graciously released funds for the completion of this project. And I want to take us back. I think a few moments ago, one of our traditional rulers started to give out a gift. And in the process, I discovered that his action became very selective. Selective in the sense that he was only focusing on the people who, of course, who are from Bayelsa. And the only person he answered is the MD, Shared Development Commission. Let me say, see somebody dancing on the road, and it's not a madman. There must somebody in the forest beating the drum. I think for NDDC to be able to initiate this project and in joint venture with SPDC, there must be an authority behind. In all of this, the National Assembly need to be commended. And if they had mentioned this, I would have said, yes, that's a good thing, because I was a member of the National Assembly when this project was conceived in 2005. And it was through the effort of members from this very area, people like Kalango, Christopher Enna, and a host of them, including the Deputy Speaker at that time, Osi Okpala, that made it a reality. It could not just have come up by NDDC and then they started work immediately. It was as a result of the fact that when President Olusegun brought this project to the National Assembly keyed into it. And if the National Assembly did not key into it, it wouldn't have been a reality. The reason I'm saying this today is for the fact that 2024 budget, we have a number of things in 2024 budgets, of which, if approved by the current members of the National Assembly, I'm sure a number of projects like this across the entire Niger Delta region, that in all the United States, we will see massive development. And when one of the managing directors before was speaking today, Timi Alabi, he did mention that we should go to remove MDDC from TSA and go to the pre-TSA era. I think we have gone beyond that for now, because I happen to bring this to the ministers of the region. And Mr. President graciously approved that NDDC should capture all the legacy projects in the region, in the budget, and tie the money to the project. I'm saying this openly so that members of the National Assembly who are here should know that the budget of NDDC this year are tied, the provisions are tied to all those legacy projects scattered around the entire 9 states of the region. Therefore, with the passage of 2024 budget, by the grace of God, in a matter of a year, you will see enormous projects of NDDC going around that will be, of course, will also be invited for the commissioning. So I think our traditional ruler, I need to remind you that for this project to come on board, there are quite a number of persons. Not only to say that the big fish which we have given to the MD, I'm sure that one is already confiscated. The MD has already asked them to keep it somewhere. It's no more for him. Let me say that the present administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is very passionate about increasing the infrastructural structure of the country, and especially place attention to road construction because of its capacity to promote economic growth and development as encapsulated in the 10 presidential priorities of this present administration. You know, the president has 8 priorities that we are focusing on, and this is number 3 of them. So he's very much committed, and therefore have no doubt in mind that with the construction of this road and with the construction of Lagos-Calabar road linking up, there will be a lot of economic activities. By the time this road link the Lagos-Calabar Expressway, there will be a lot of economic activities and development and growth in this very region. So we have to commend Mr. President for that initiative of starting a project from from Lagos to Calabar. That does not necessarily mean that the East-West Road has been completely abandoned. I'm sure for those of you who are from Port Harcourt, you can see that work is going on in the Lemet junction, and that will be a continuous process. That road will also be completed in a very short time. This project being commissioned today is one of many other projects that have been undertaken by Niger Delta Development Commission. And like somebody has said today, a number of commissionings have been going on in the recent past, like 3 days ago in Okitipu transmission station and 133 kV stroke 33 substation were also commissioned. And it's as a result of continuity has been resolved to carry out on the instruction of Mr. President. That a number of similar projects will also be completed in a short time. It should be noted that a lot of infrastructural projects like water, coastal housing scheme, jetty, reclamation and canalization projects, among others, are being implemented to improve the living standard of the people of this region. The road and bridge project, which connects Ogbia-Nembe and which is about 27 kilometers long and is expected to stimulate economic activities in the area and improve the quality of life, increase the road infrastructural assets of the state, reduce incidents of traffic jam and delay, which were prevalent on the road before its construction. I therefore make bold to come to the people of this area, and I'm particularly delighted that the completion and commissioning today of this very important road showed a resolve to continue to improve the region than we met it in 2023. Now that the government is completing and commissioning this project, I think it is the responsibility of the community to ensure the maintenance of this road. Because what we have noticed these days is that when a beautiful road is constructed to most community, you see them constructing a lot of barriers, which in a very short time will weaken the road. I will appeal to the people of this area, please, to ensure that let there be no indiscriminate cutting of the road so that this road can last for long and will serve the people of Niger Delta, of this region. At this juncture, let me pay my tribute and thank immensely the SPDC, the Shell Petroleum Development Company, for taking the initiative to partner with NDDC. There's no iota of that without that, it's very difficult for a single entity to carry out this very magnificent and gigantic project in Niger Delta region, not in the upland. Because to survey this area only, it's enough to construct 3 major roads in other places. And that's what we have always told them, that for us, construction is very huge, and a lot of money go into that. At this juncture too, I want to encourage and enjoin not only IOC, our governors, the governors of the 9 states, to partner with NDDC. I think when I took over and I paid my first visit to the region, we happened to visit one of such facilities in Okrika. There's a very long bridge, which I've been told that is on partnership between NDDC and River State government. I recall that right in there, I passed instruction that the NDDC should ensure that they fulfill the aspect of the partnership so that such roads will see the light of the day. I'm happy that even in the 2024 budget, I've also seen that that project is captured. And we want to see similar projects in all the states. So by the time the budget is approved, we will smile for it. Finally, it is my honor and singular privilege to commission this project to the glory of God and to the benefit and use of mankind. Having said that, I want to invite dignitaries to move closely for us to commission this project. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for the representative of Mr. President. To join Mr. President for the commissioning, the Deputy Governor, the MD of Shell, the representative of NMPC Upstream Investment Management Services, Mr. Ogbia-Nembe, the board members of NDDC, former MDs of NDDC. And our royal father. Thank you.
I'm beginning to sister bigger and Baba Kulugu you Jesus Christ you carry me to Bamoda Majugu you and you are the baby baby I'm a yogu you ready
Hello. Hello.
Alex.
Hello.
Yes, 1, 2, 1.
Yes. Hello.
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 It is the official commissioning of the Ogbia-Nembe Road. This day, after it has been completed. Of course, it's a collaboration and partnership between the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, and Shell Petroleum Development Company. The Minister of Niger Delta Development, Abubakar Momor, is here representing President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to perform this function to officially declare the Ogbia-Nembe and commissioned. Of course, it runs through Emakalakala, Akeplai, and to other Nembe communities. In other words, we're talking about 2 local government areas here with about 7 bridges linking these communities, not just to boost brotherliness and friendship, but also to boost in Nembe local government area and also Ogbia local government area of Bayelsa State. And so for the people, it is an epoch-making event, an epoch-making ceremony.
And you are watching Arise here on Arise News. We are live in Bayelsa State. The official commissioning of the Ogbia-Nembe Road and bridges is what we have been watching for the last few hours. It's a collaborative effort between the NDDC and Shell Petroleum Company. In attendance for this glorious occasion have been many indigents and dignitaries from the Niger Delta region and beyond.